what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Bengals, and what I'm going to do from here on out with the rebuilds is follow the draft order. So today's the Bengals, next rebuild will be the Redskins, the Lions, so on and so forth. And what I'm going to try to do is follow a mock draft from either Tom McShay or Mel Kiper. They seem to know what they're doing. I also have a 30-year rebuild of the Bengals on my channel that will be down in the description if you want to check that out. It's a long video, 2 hours, but the Bengals don't really have many pieces. No real offensive line. They do have Jonah Williams coming back. They have Tyler Boyd, John Ross, Joe Mixon. I do like those players. And on defense, I like Dunlap, I like Hubbard, I like Lawson Jackson. But this team is, not much talent on this team. So let's go find out what happened in the playoffs, and then we'll go to the draft. The Eagles beat the Bills in Super Bowl 54. They would both have to go on incredible runs. I highly doubt either of them are even going to make it. There's basically no chance. AJ Green's going to be a free agent. What do we have for money? He wants a 3-year deal. That's not happening at 32 years old. Eifert, I can let him walk away. I'll bring back Dennard. Billings, I'll definitely bring back. Vigil, maybe. Wins there, no. Hopkins, no. McTire, no. I mean, we really don't have that much money either. What do we have? Let's start off with Dennard. Depending. He wants a 1-year deal. We only have $44 million. I'm going to go 4. I'm going to go 2.1. See if he takes this offer, which I think, okay, never mind. Then I'll just let him walk away. It won't really be that important. Billings, though. I think I'll give you 3 years, 2.4. Good. Okay, let's go to free agency. Actually, Vigil, I'll see if he takes 3.4. No, he's going to go to free agency. Goodbye. So the franchise stamp, $20 million. That's not happening. What I want to look at first is why we don't have a ton of money. And there is why. Goodbye, Andy Dalton. 70 overall at 32 years old. Open up $17 million. That's awesome. Jackson, no. Glenn, goodbye. Right? Yeah, he's 30 years old. We could save how much? $9.5 million. I think we'll be able to do something good here. Kirkpatrick? Actually, I can't cut him. He's still hurt. Okay, not going to be doing that. Sean Williams doesn't make sense. No. I mean, we opened up, what, $26 million? Something in that range. I do not want to quit out. So what are we going to have for money? $73.3 million. And I think we're definitely going to bring in Kendall Fuller, have Jackson, Kirkpatrick. I'll probably cut him eventually. AJ Green, no. Logan Ryan's there. Whoo, Joe Tooney. I'm going to make a play at him as well. And Ngakwe, we don't need, even though we have Lost, we have Hubbard, we find Brady's there. Whoo, boy, would that be interesting. We're not going to do it. Don't get me wrong, but that would be awesome. DJ Reader's there. Atkins is so old. I think I am going to move on from Atkins. Maybe make a small offer to DJ Reader? Yeah, I'll make him that offer for now. But I'm going to take a look around. I'll show you if I did anything else. So I did something you guys might not agree with. I brought in Kendall Fuller, but I also brought in Amari Cooper. We got Reader. We got Tooney. Gonna load up with this team. Throw in Joe Burrow. We'll be pretty good next year. Now, I do want to look at the trade offers just in case. We're going to take Joe Burrow, but we could trade back a few picks. I don't think we'd be able to get him. That's probably why the Dolphins are trading up. So let's get good old Joe Burrow on the team. He's a 74 overall, hidden development, 24 years old, ranked number 17. Everybody else would disagree with you. 88 throw power, 80 deep accuracy, 83 medium, 90 short. In the second round, we're going to take right outside linebacker Curtis Weaver. He's a 67 overall, hidden development, 72 tackles, 72 hit power, 82 speed, 87 acceleration. In the third round, I got cornerback Vildor. He's a 75 overall. In the fourth, left outside linebacker Jackson, 66 overall. Heading into the year, we're a 79 overall team, 79 offense, 80 defense. Looking pretty good on offense, I must admit. I like how the offensive line's looking. We have Jonah Williams back. And on defense, we didn't really change a ton. We have Fuller there. We have Vildor who has hidden development. Weaver with hidden development. So maybe we'll make the playoffs. It's going to be tough for the Steelers and the Ravens, obviously, and the Browns, now that I mention it. But I think we might have a chance. Let's go to the midseason mark and see how we're doing. Will you look at that? We are tied for second place with the Browns at 4-4. The Ravens are 5-3. The Steelers are 3-4. Now let's see who's going to be a free agent. Is that Joe Mixon? It is. He's definitely coming back. Same with Jackson. Same for Lawson, John Ross. Williams can walk away. Erickson, don't really need him. Glasgow, no, I don't really think so. And I'm not really sure what we have for money, so I should probably look into that. 42.2, that'll be easy enough. And of course, we didn't make the playoffs. How did we do? Technically tied for second place with the Browns and the Steelers at 8-8. I mean, that's pretty good. The Ravens 10-5-1. Let's look at the stats. Burrow about 3,800 yards, 31 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Awesome year. Mixon almost 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. Receiving. Cooper 2 yards away from 1,000, 8 touchdowns. Ross, wow, 972, 11 touchdowns. Awesome. Ozema 682, 3 touchdowns. Boyd only 1 touchdown. What happened? On defense, Pratt 102 tackles. Sack totals 7.5 for Lawson, 6 for Dunlap, 2.5 for Atkins. I have to let him go at some point. Interceptions, 2 for Fuller, Williams, Bates, and Evans, 1 for Jackson, 1 for Vildor. Could we win Offensive and Defensive Rookie of the Year? Jackson with the MVP, Wilson, Watson. Wow, 2 are on the Patriots. Interesting. Nobody from the Bengals. Coach of the Year, Matt Hedrick. Okay, where did Andy Reid go? I don't get it. We want AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Jackson. Do we have a Bengal up here? Hey, Joe Burrow at number 10. Not bad. Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller. Hightower's up there, Van Noy, Milano, Jamie Collins, TJ Watt. Offensive Rookie, Tua beating out Joe Burrow. Wow. Jordan Love's up there. All right. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Delpit, Murray there. Is none of our guys going to be here? Really? No, that's Vildor and Weaver, 8-9. I thought they'd be a lot higher than that, like a really lot higher than that. Now, let's take a look at the XP, see what we got for developments and all that. I imagine Burrows, yeah, superstar, great with 6, so he's already up to an 80. We have 3 per price, he'll be up to a 70, Tooney up to an 86. Jonah Williams, not really doing that great. I can't really expect all too much, though. Let's see Vildor, let's see Weaver. Vildor has star development, 4 XP points. 7 for Weaver gets up to a 74. So we have a lot of room to grow with this team, but let's go find out who's going to win that Super Bowl. The Seahawks beat the Titans 31-28. That would be interesting. Today is the wild card round in real life, so I'm watching the Bills versus the Texans, the Pats versus the Titans. Should be pretty interesting. Joe Mixon, he turned us down. I think he wanted more money, which I guess he deserves, but I don't like paying my running backs a ton of money. I just don't. He's going to come on back, though. William Jackson, up to 28 years old. If he'll take this offer, good. If not, I really don't want to franchise tag him for that much money. Everybody else is good to go. I do wonder if we could just cut Geno Atkins, even though it would be better probably to trade him at this point. I do want to take a quick look at that. What do we have for money? $17 million. That's probably good enough for 1 or 2 players. But if I want a high-end player, which maybe I necessarily don't want a high-end player, but I want to consider it. Dunlap at 32 years old, I could get rid of him. I won't be able to trade him. He's going to regress big time. Let's open up $8 million. Atkins, I could probably still trade him at this point. Bobby Hart. I'll just keep him, I guess. John Miller, on the other hand, I guess for a center, I don't know if I'm going to find anything better than that. That's the only problem. So we're probably at like $25 million, $27 million with Joey Bosa there. And we don't have an end, even though we have Hubbard and we have Lawson, so we should be fine there. Strong safety, on the other hand. John Johnson, scheme fit. Could probably give him a 5-year deal like this. So that might be good. Will Fuller's there. Dante Fowler. Njoku's there. Ooh. I'm going to make him a 4-year offer. And then I think I'll take a look around, see if I can find anything else. But Joey Bosa is so tempting. But with Lawson, with Hubbard, even though they're not great overall, so maybe I have to bring him in. But 96 points, that's a lot. I'd probably have to stop Njoku and make a play at Joey Bosa for 96 points. I don't think he's ever going to leave the Chargers, don't get me wrong. But if he was a free agent, I feel like every single team would make a run at him. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go 8-5, see what that does for us. We don't have the caps. What are you talking about? 101, so that does beat out OKC, whoever that is. I have absolutely no idea. Let's advance the week. I imagine we'll get both of them. We got Bosa, we got Johnson. Great. Let's go to the draft. So we have the 12th overall draft pick. I do want to look at the trade offers real quick. That's next year, so we could trade back if we wanted to. With the 49ers, that's probably a bad idea, realistically. Now, I don't know what's here, so we're going to be, a running back. Okay. Bunch of players I don't want. Another running back, a center. That might be the play right there. I do want to keep looking around. That receiver looks good. Yeah, let's go with that center. I think that'll be the best pick. Where is he? Cameron Humphreys. 75 overall, normal development, really? 80 strength, 74 run block, 77 pass block. In the second round, we're going to take a cornerback, Stephen Lacy. Let's see what he's all about. 71 overall, normal development, 95 speed, 74 man, 66 zone, 64 play rec. A so-so pick. In the third round, I got middle linebacker Jonathan Chavez. He's a 67 overall, and the fourth running back Bullard, 62 overall. Heading into the year, we're an 81 overall team, 81 offense, 83 defense. The offense looks exactly the same, just higher overalls. And on defense, we stepped it up. We got Joey Bosa. I am going to put Atkins on the trade block. Maybe Hubbard as well. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with that. We still have to work on the linebackers, but other than that, we're looking pretty good. Let's see what we can get for Geno Atkins. A 3, 6, and a 7. Sure thing. Let's ship him out of town. And now let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we're tied for second place, but at 5-2, one game behind the Ravens at 6-2, and the Steelers are 3-5. That's awesome. We're making big gains right now. Now, who's going to be a free agent? DJ Reader, bring him right on back. Same for Jesse Bates. Auden Tate, I might as well bring back. Hubbard, probably let him walk at this point. Bring back our tight end, maybe, depends on the price. Billy Price will bring back as well. What do we have for money? $64.9 million. Easy enough. Yes, we made the playoffs at 11-5. It is a wild card spot, but I'll take it. We're playing against the 9-7 Titans, who were just in the Super Bowl, so we might lose. The Browns won the division 11-5. The Ravens 9-6-1, and the Steelers 8-8. What happened to the Ravens? Burrow 4,200 yards, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Awesome. Mixon 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns, 5 for Bernard. Receiving Cooper 884, 3 touchdowns. John Ross 877 with 9. Our tight end has 7 touchdowns. Boyd with 3. Mixon with 3. Sample with 2. Bernard with 2. On defense, Pratt 125 tackles. Pretty good. Sack totals 8 for Lawson, 5.5 for Reader, 4.5 for Bosa, 2 for Hubbard. Interceptions 3 for Fuller, 2 for Pratt, Johnson, and Bates, 1 for Vildor. Let's check out the yearly awards. Josh Allen with the MVP. I highly doubt it. Prescott on the Titans. Interesting. Tannehill back to the Dolphins. What is going on? Burrow's there, number 9. Coach of the Year. Ron Rivera on the Panthers still. Okay. Freddie Kitchens still on the Browns. The Bengals. Yes, there we are, number 4. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Patrick Mahomes beating out Allen. I don't really get that. Burrow at 5. Darnold's up there. Mayfield. Defensive Player of the Year. Myles Garrett. We have Pratt at number 6. I don't really get why. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We drafted a center, so I'm not expecting much. Defensive Rookie of the Year. There's Lacy at 3. Chavez at 4. Pretty good. Now, let's go see what we have for XP. I'm hoping that Burrow probably has like 4 or 5. He has 3. That gets him up to an 85 overall, though. That is not bad. We have Humphreys with 3. Gets him up to a 78. So a good amount of the offensive line, which I like to see. On defense, Bosa has 1, Lawson with 1. 3 for Weaver's good. What about Lacy? Where is he? He has 4, up to a 75 overall. Not that bad for a number 3 cornerback. So let's upgrade the team, see if we can beat Dak Prescott and the Tennessee Titans. It's just so weird to say that. I'd be blown away if the Cowboys just let Dak Prescott walk away. It could happen, though. Okay, we beat them. Can we beat the Kansas City Chiefs? Wow. So we're playing against the Browns in the AFC Championship game. What? Like, the NFL would be crazy if that ever happened. What? That'd be 2 years? 3 years? Maybe 2 years, I think. We're in 2022, I think. Let's go to that Super Bowl. We beat them pretty good, too, by more than... No, that was by a touchdown. No! We lost it. No way. So it's Browns Saints in Super Bowl 56. We are going to look at our game in 1 second. The Saints beat the Browns 24-21. Interesting. We want the postseason 30-19. No. Mayfield 312, 3 touchdowns. Burrow 250, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Chubb 90 yards with a touchdown. Mixon 49. Beckham 10 for 123, 2 touchdowns. Touchdown for Ross, 2 for Ozema, 1 for Butt. Okay. Interesting. Now, I think I re-signed everybody that I wanted to, I believe. We'll obviously take a quick look at it just in case. Hubbard, yeah, I'll just let him walk away. Oh, Billy Price, that right. He turned us down for some reason. Let's go 3 years. I'll give him $5 million just to make sure he comes back. $2 million signing bonus. I don't know if I'll be able to find something better than that. Bobby Hart, John Miller, no. We'll be fine. So we have $35 million in cap space. Wow, Alexander is there. J.J. Watt, Van Der Esch is there, which would fit our scheme. Even though I think I am going to mix that up a little bit. Orlando Brown, that is the first guy that we're definitely going to go for. 4 years, let's go $8 million with a 7.3 signing bonus. 106, so he's definitely coming to our team. Gallup, Goddard, Ricard's there. Pouncey's there, we don't really need a center. Mike Hughes. I kind of feel foolish if we don't make a play at Jair Alexander, but then you guys will be like, oh, you're only going for all the top players, which kind of, I guess is the best way to put it. Run stopper, scheme fit. I think I'm going to mess around with my scheme fit after this. Alexander, Fuller, Vildor. 90 points for the Vikings is really not that much money, so I'm going to go 8. And I'm going to put this up to 10-6 for a signing bonus. 92 okay. That's pretty good. I know you guys are going to be like, this isn't realistic. You signed a top-notch player every single year, but we have a ton of money. We got both of them. Good. And we have Joe Burrow still on his rookie contract, so it could happen. So we have the 30th overall draft pick, and of course, there's a ton of quarterbacks here, a bunch of running backs. Left end, we don't need. Free safety, don't really need that. It'd be interesting, though. Strong safety, free safety, right guard. Maybe. Corner doesn't look that great. Left outside linebacker, on the other hand, mid-second round talent. I wonder if he could fall to our next pick. Probably not. There's so many running backs and quarterbacks, though, so I don't know. I think I will go. We have Tooney. We have a right guard. I just got Orlando Brown. So I guess we're kind of set on the offensive line now that I think about it. So let's go with this free safety, Leo Herrick. He's a 74 overall, hidden development, 23 years old. 87 speed, 70 zone, 77 tackle, 80 pursuit. In the second round, I signed a tight end Moore. He's a 65 overall. And in the third round, I did take a quarterback Green, 61 overall. Heading into the year, we're an 87 overall team, and we are looking phenomenal on offense, phenomenal on defense. So I think we have a great chance of making the playoffs again this year. 2 superstar X factors on our team. There's no real weak point on it. Maybe left outside linebacker, but I'm fine with that. Let's go to the midseason mark and see how we're doing. At the midseason mark, we are in first place at 5-2. Awesome. The Browns and the Ravens are 3-4. The Steelers 1-6. Now, who's going to be a free agent? That is Joe Tooney. Jonah Williams, I'm going to bring back. Tooney, probably not unless he wants a 1-year deal. I'm not giving him 3 years. So Williams can come back. Billings can probably come back. Pratt can come back. Then again, it really depends on what we have for money. Oh, we have plenty. Okay, that's fine. Yes, we made the playoffs at 10-6, but that's not good enough for the first round bye. I am a little concerned about that, especially because we're playing the Colts, who are 11-5. The Ravens 9-7, Browns 7-9, and the Steelers 6-10. Take a look at the stats. Burrow almost 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Awesome. Mixon 1,400 yards, 17 touchdowns, so he should be up the MVP talk. Receiving, Cooper 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Ross Homer 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Ozema 927 with 8. Boyd with 4. On defense, Pratt 115 tackles. Pretty good. Sack totals 11.5 for Bosa, 9.5 for Lawson, 5 for Reeder. Interceptions, 4 for Alexander, 3 for Fuller, 2 for Pratt, 2 for Vildor. I think we're going to have a lot of guys up here. Prescott with the MVP, sure. Jackson 2, 2 and number 3. Burrow at 4, that's good to see. Okay, so maybe Joe Mixon is going to be Offensive Player of the Year. I don't know. So Vrabel, okay, 12-4, not bad. Where are we? Number 10. Okay, don't really get that at all. We have Burrow at 3. Where is he? There he is, Mixon number 9. The Lancers, Defensive Player of the Year, Jaylen Brown. We have Schobert number 2. We have Pratt at 5, which is good to see. No other Bengals. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Green, the backup quarterback, at 6. Defensive Rookie of the Year, I mean, oh no, Pryor. Was it Pryor? No, he's a 54 overall. Who is Pryor? That's one of the bums I drafted that I didn't even mention because he was a 54 overall. Why would I? Let's see. Green has 10 XP points. Wow. Humphreys has 3. We're looking really good on offense. What about on defense? Herrick, 74, has 5 up to a 79 overall. And where is Pryor? There he is, 3. All right. I don't really understand that. Why was he there? Why was he in Defensive Rookie of the Year talk? He must have an incredible year. Like, completely incredible year. I'm intrigued to see what Green's development is, though. Can we beat the Colts? Move on to the division round of the playoffs? We cannot. We lost 31-7. Or 17? Was it 31-7 or 17? I think it was 17, right? Okay, I was going to say 7's a little embarrassing. 17, still embarrassing, but a little better. Bridgewater, 270 with a touchdown. Burrow with a touchdown. Mack, 2 touchdowns, 1 for Hines, 1 for Burrow. Ross, 90 yards. Hilton, 83. Cooper, 78. Touchdown for Humphreys. Touchdown for Mixon. And that's going to be it. The Saints are back-to-back Super Bowl champions, beating the Titans 31-24. Very interesting. Now, Tooney's going to be gone, so we're going to need a left guard. Everyone else I'm not too concerned about. Ronnie Anderson was there, but I think we'll be fine with that. Now, I don't think we're going to have a ton of money. I don't think we're going to be able to open up any amount of money. We have $2 million, almost $3 million. I mean, really, what can you do with that? Hopkins is there, interesting. Leonard Williams, a lot of great players, but I'm not going to be able to do anything, so let's save your time and just go to the draft. So we have the 24th overall draft pick, and why is there so many swing and misses up here? Oh, that center looks really good. We don't need that. We need a guard. Maybe take the right tackle. Late second round. He looks pretty good, too. I don't know. Right end, right tackle. Mid-second round. This strong safety looks great. But we have John Johnson. I think I might take best available player, and this is going to be the guy. 74 overall, hidden development. 84 speed, 74 zone, 74 tackle, 82 pursuit. I think I found our left guard next year, Corin Morton. He's a 70 overall, normal development. 87 strength, 62 run block, 78 pass block. In the third round, I took right outside linebacker Blackburn. He's a 67 overall. And the other third round pick, left tackle Moorhead, 64 overall. Heading into the year, we're an 85 overall team, 84 offense, 88 defense. Burrow's up to superstar X Factor. Mixon's up to superstar development, so we're looking really good on offense. And on defense, nothing really changed. So let's go to the playoffs and see if we make it. We made the playoffs with a wild card spot at 10-6. We're playing against the 9-7 Jaguars. The Browns went 10-5-1, Ravens 10-5-1, so 3 teams out of this division. And the Steelers went 8-8. Let's look at the stats. Burrow, 4,600 yards, 43 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Awesome. Rushing, Mixon about 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, 5 for Williams. Receiving, Cooper, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Ozema, 973 with 12. Boyd, 814, 4 touchdowns. John Ross, 770, 14 touchdowns. That's awesome. On defense, Pratt, 119 tackles. Sack total, 7 for Bosa, 5 for Lawson and Reeder. Interceptions, 6 for Alexander, 2 for Herrick, 2 for Fuller, 2 for Johnson, 1 for Blackburn. Let's take a look at the yearly awards. Mahomes with the MVP, Wayne 2, Burrow number 3. No other Bengals. Coach of the Year, Matt Hedrick. Are we going to be up here? We are at number 8. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Burrow number 2. I thought he should have won it. Come on. Defensive Player of the Year, Devin Bush. Van Noy number 2. No, I don't know. We do. Pratt at number 10. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Blackburn at 7, but wasn't really expecting much there. Now, let's go take a look at the XP. See what our free, or is it strong safety? We drafted a strong safety. 2 for Burrow will be up to an 89. Humphreys will be up to an 84. More than 75 is not bad after the first year. Now, let's see our strong safety. He has 6 XP points. Hidden development still. That's awesome. 1 for Alexander. Vildorf went up to an 84 overall. Our corners are playing great right now. So let's give it an upgrade. See if we're going to be one and done against the Jacksonville Jaguars, which if I was a betting man, which I am, I'd bet on, yeah, probably. We're going to lose to this team some way, somehow. And I'll be pretty disappointed. Oh no, we beat them 38-7. Okay, I guess I was a little, down in the dumps over nothing. Can we beat the good old Kansas City Chiefs, get to the AFC Championship game? And we're playing against the Ravens, who didn't win our division. Interesting. Let's give it one more upgrade. Let's make a run at the Super Bowl right here, right now. Sim to the Super Bowl. Please, oh please make it, then we can hop right in. Of course, we aren't going to make it. It's the Ravens versus the Panthers. Who's going to win it? The Ravens beat the Panthers. Okay, I guess we lost to the Super Bowl champions. I don't know if that's a good thing. It kind of is. I don't know. We lost 35-24, which is atrocious. Player stats, Jackson, 356, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Burrow, 184 with a touchdown. Mixon, 77 yards with a touchdown. Our backup quarterback with a rushing touchdown. Marquise Brown, 8 for 122 with a touchdown. Purvis with a touchdown for Sample. And that is going to be it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.